Alright guys, in this week's episode, first things first, I want to go ahead and apologize about last week's episode. I was a little sick, and I know a lot of people had a lot of comments they like to share about how bad my last episode was, and how I need to add this or add that. But you know what? I don't care. You know why? Because this is my show, and I say what goes on my show, nobody else. Got that? But since y'all guys wanted Halo action figures, I'll go ahead and throw Halo action figures on here. These are the new Halo 4 toys that premiered at E3, and some new mini-mates came out, and some new Mega Bloks Halo action figures came out too. We got the Cobalt team and the Silver team Mega Bloks stuff. It looks pretty cool, and I'm not sure if they're going to get them here in the United States, but there's some blind packed Mega Bloks out there in the UK that I heard of, and they were pretty rare to find some good ones. So check those out. Keep an eye out for those. And if you kindly excuse me, I'd also like to add to last week's video game list Bioshock 2 toys. Wow! Some of the creepiest toys I've ever seen that my wife is thoroughly infatuated with. I'm not too sure why. She's never played the game before. She's thoroughly infatuated with the face on this action figure, and both of these action figures. Why, I'm not sure, but for her, they're on the list. Alright guys, for this week's top 5, we're going to go ahead and do some more, because everybody wants all these old childhood toys that y'all want me to talk about. So once again, we're going to do a childhood toys on my show. So with childhood toys, we're going to go ahead and steer a little bit away from action figures this time. We're going to talk about some other great toys like number 5, Lincoln Logs. That's right, Lincoln Logs. These are probably one of the coolest toys you could get as a kid. Make all kinds of things with them. They weren't as small as Legos. They were pretty big, and you could actually make a pretty big house with them because each block was about yay long. And had little roofs and other things that you can make too, but I can never get the roofs to stay because, I don't know, apparently I'm not that great of a builder. 4, Stretch Armstrong. That's right, the original Stretch Armstrong. The one that most kids pulled apart to see all the gooiness that was inside of him. But there were some other ones that came out later, and like when I was a kid. And I remember the only thing I think was that we would stretch them and we would hit people with them. That was the coolest thing we ever did with Stretch Armstrong. Combo Breaker. When I was a kid, I always wanted this game because it had a really awesome commercial. Now my cousin got this game, and I always was going to go over to play it with him, but once my mom knew that he had it, I don't think she wanted me to go over there anymore because she pretty much knew I would steal the game from him some way or another. Alright, number 3, Rockem Sockem Robots. Now, I almost got this a few weeks ago, but despite some financial means, I wasn't able to get it, but probably one of the best of all time. I mean, they even made a movie about these robots, you know. It's pretty cool. Probably one of the earliest fighting games ever. Number 2, the Pogo Ball. That's right, the Pogo Ball. If you don't remember a Pogo Ball, you might not be as old as I am, but basically what it was a ball that had like a little platform attached to the outside of it that would let you pop up and down on it, kind of like a pogo stick, but it was a ball, so therefore it was a Pogo Ball. And pretty cool commercials too, but I'm not sure how many people actually played with it more than probably about 5 minutes at a time, and because it kind of got boring after a while. Now, if it wasn't for my friend Mike Hansen throwing it at his cousin Jeremy Bourne and slicing his head open with the little platform piece, probably most people would have forgotten about it. But here's to Jeremy Bourne and to Mike Hansen and Pogo Ball. Number 1, Alfie. How did I ever forget about Alfie? One of the first computer toys for kids in my generation. It was a little bitty, little white robot, basically just a white piece of plastic. He had a little light behind his face, so his face would light up. And then these little cards that you would stick in the front insert of his chest, and they all had little questions on them. And the cards would, program the computer on which buttons were correct, which buttons were wrong. And so, depending on which card and which answer choices it gave you, you would try to pick the right answer, and it would make a buzzing noise if it was incorrect, and a good noise if you got it right. And probably one of the first things that helped me learn as a kid. And very, very thankful to you, Alfie. You're number 1. All right, guys, and on the customizer note, I did post a lot of new customs out on FigureUncom. So if you haven't checked out FigureUncom, probably one of the biggest sites out there for custom action figures, and great custom galleries right there. Everybody who's famous then as a customizer posts money of their stuff there. Deep Freeze Customs, Scribble 24, is that what his name is? And John Malamas, all these great guys. Everybody who's anybody in customs posts their stuff there, and I post a lot of my older stuff there too, so you can kind of see my progression as when I first started out customizing and to what I have done now. And I also have a lot of stuff on eBay. I got the custom blackjacks on eBay. I have some other custom stuff I've done in the past is still on eBay. So always go ahead and check. Just search eBay for Andro6657. You'll find my stuff. And I also have the custom Demolition Rumblers on there. And I'm one of the only guys who does custom rumblers. There's probably about 1 or 2 other people that I've seen that do rumblers, and besides a couple of kids with their mom's nail polish, I think I'm probably the only one that's really that professional, has really good looking stuff. So head on over there, check out my Demolition Rumblers. There's a lot of people who are trying to get those action figures, and I think they're all waiting until the last minute to bid on it though. But I do have more rumblers in the works. I also have a Ric Flair rumbler in the works, and a Eddie Guerrero in the works too. So pay attention and keep your eye out. Those should be done maybe in a day or 2. And we do have 100 subscribers, so that does mean I will be giving away a toy or an action figure, whatever you guys want. If you guys want a rumbler, if you guys want a 6-inch regular Mattel or a Jack Specific or a classic, or whatever you guys want, I'll post a poll on the Facebook page, and I'll also post, or you can also leave your comments down below, message me directly, anything you guys want. It's going to be one giveaway action figure. You'll email me, we'll get names, we'll draw a name out the hat, and that'll be the winner. So, but you got to subscribe to Andro6657 on YouTube, and you'll get all the details on all that good stuff. So, and we're probably going to make it a little contest or a little quiz that you have to fill out and get correct before you can be entered into the contest, because it's going to be a really cool contest. It's going to be a lot of people who want this toy. So hopefully we get you guys to work for it just a little bit, and you can earn this free toy basically. Alright guys, that's all the time we have this week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go ahead and like my page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, always subscribe to my channel, because I'll always post a new video every week, every single week, no matter what. And go ahead and holler at your boy. Customize every single one of your toys. I don't have any toys with me though. Where'd all my toys go?